So heat training is a progression that we do with our athletes, usually about 12 to 15 weeks throughout the summer months.
One day a week we're out there and we're working on strength, working on improving agility, time under tension, all those things to get our heart rate up and simulate, working in pit stops in the heat.
To prepare them for the summer months of the grind of the NASCAR schedule.
Morning, everybody. That sign says, on this field, train the finest athletes in motorsports. We'll try to hold true to that today.
I think heat training puts them in an uncomfortable situation, which a lot of times at the track with the heat and with their fire suits having multiple layers on it to protect them, just in case of any issues. So it's just adding to that body heat is gonna ramp up, and it's gonna feel very uncomfortable.
Usually between 90 and 95, but sometimes the track temperature is up north of 100 degrees, and they're in fire suits out there for 6, 7, sometimes 8 hours.
But you really can't simulate that. And one thing about the fire suit is that once you start to sweat, it's just like an extra weight on you. It's not like it's moisture wicking, and so you try to get some fans to get some air movement, try to cool off in between pit stops.
We get there, we're working pretty much the whole time. We're setting up the pit box in the heat, about say 95 degrees, you're sweating. And then during a race, you're wearing, say, the fire suit, which probably, I would say adds about 10 degrees. I said, it's a lot.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
Yeah, so with the track being so hot and in fire suits, obviously our athletes are sweating a lot, and their heart rates are usually higher for a longer duration. So getting that workout outside in the heat here at Hendrick Motorsports at our turf facility rather than inside in the air conditioning in the cool gym.
What's your favorite? Yeah. What's your favorite? Whenever Jared picks one, that's when we'll go. One in each. There it is. Told you I'd get him to talk.
AdvoCare rehydrate. Probably use one every day of the week. Before I go to bed, during practice, during the race. Like I said, my favorite probably is the fruit punch. And I said sip on that during the race. You probably use 3 or 4 of those throughout the race.
Of course, that being with AdvoCare, we use rehydrate products as well as the protein shakes. So any muscle fatigue, they're getting replenished with protein, and rehydrate. Electrolyte packet replenishes their water in their system.
That's it, Al. That's it, Al. 48 team and after. The level of intensity may be a little bit different than what we're used to in college athletics, but it's still the same premises, right? We're working on agility, we're working on speed, time under tension, all these things to acclimate our body to not only perform when it's hot, but also to perform for the length of the summer, because it's an important stretch for us to perform through the summer, because that leads right into the playoffs. So this is kind of like a mid-season, pre-playoff type of training period. And you're gonna go sit in the hot tub, maybe the cold tub. You're gonna get in the Normatex and chill. I gotta go run 8.
I need a massage. I ran 8.
Did you?
I ran 3 races this morning.
Did you? Straight up?
Straight 3 races.
Boom.
Done.
I thought that. It's great.
Come on, bro.
Need that. Need that. 6 weeks to get to the playoffs, man. Remember that.
Need it. Every day get better, bro.
Hey, maybe let's find each other this weekend. I think we had a good weekend when we found each other post race. Atlanta win. We'll take that.
You won that?
Atlanta. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. We got 4.
Time, bro.
We'll run. Hey, Hendrick car wins. We all win. Love you too, buddy.
And then going to the heat and then getting back to the cool weather in the fall. We really have to kind of build into that, and so we can be ready to really thrive at the end of the summer. So similar to the football world where a lot of our guys came from, we kind of hit them hard and hit them heavy in the early summer months so that they can be at their top level at the end of summer, which really leads into the playoff run, and that's when we have to be at our top level and be ready to thrive.